Hello, this is Bogdan from Edge Addiction, and today we are going to review a very special knife. This is a knife made by Cristian Iamandi. It is inspired from an ancient Dacian weapon. It is inspired from the Sica. This is meant as a wood stool. It has the well-known shape of the Sica, and it's made from 1085 spring steel with a hardness of 60 to 62 HRC. It is differentially hardened, which means the blade itself is harder than the spine to withstand more shock, and it has a walnut handle. The grind is a saber grind, and it's a little bit tougher near the tip for heavier tasks and thinner near the ricasso for finer tasks. It came with a leather sheath around 4 millimeters thick. It's vegetably tanned, very sturdy, and very good attention to details. But let's go to the main attraction and see how this blade performs. The first test that we are going to try with this knife is batoning. Let's try and make some small kindling using this knife. It did very good splitting the wood, even though the wood was very dry and it had a lot of knots. It managed very good. I am actually impressed. We are going to try now to see how it handles itself for a little bit finer tasks, like feather sticking. As you could see, this knife performed very good with feather sticking, and I'm sure it's going to perform very good with any finer task that you could think about. Normally, you would pair this knife with a smaller knife, and this way you'd have a complete kit. But if you lose the smaller knife into the woods, or if you don't have one, it's good to know that you can make do with this knife, and it's going to handle perfectly any finer task that you could think about. Let's now proceed to the next test. We are now going to do some notches, in case you are going to use them to make traps or something like this into the woods. Let's see. The knife performed very good with notching, and now we are going to see how it performs with tent stakes. Yeah, it did very good for a knife this size. Let's try the push cut. So, I've noticed that it's harder to do the push cut with this knife because it throws you off balance with its length and weight. So you have to balance the blade with your thumb while doing the push cut. It is very, very easy to do the same cut using the chest lever grip. You just bite in very deep and removing huge chunks of wood. We are now going to see how it performs with chopping a large branch. knife did very good with chopping and with all the tasks that I had for it. And now, to qualify it as a perfect wood tool, we just need to do one more heavy task. One small thing that I want to say about it is the handle. I've noticed how incredibly comfortable it was while chopping, and I can't really believe it because it's kind of a rough design, but it works very good. I am very surprised about it. And now let's proceed to the next task, and which is beavering. The knife did very good with chopping, and with all the tests that I had for it, and I would qualify this knife as a perfect wood tool. It has a very interesting design, and you might think that the handle is quite simple, but what I've noticed while chopping is that the handle is one of the most comfortable handles that I've ever held in my hand. So yeah, I totally recommend this model. I totally recommend Iamandi Cristian. Check his work. If you like our videos, like and subscribe, and stay tuned. I'm Bogdan from Edge Addiction. Bye.